list about the Easter eggs. Nothing else to say. Let's get into it. First up, we got Alpha Omega, and let's be honest here, it's a D tier. It's not the worst. Actually, I'm gonna change this to an F. It's not the worst. I mean, it's pretty bad, but just get it out of here. All right. Ancient Evil, the Easter egg. I haven't done it in a while. I think it's slightly above average. If I'm including the boss fights in this, I think I can put it in A. And I'll include boss fights. So Ancient Evil goes in A. Ascension, first Easter egg of all time. And I think you gotta base all Easter eggs around it. A lot of RNG in this. A lot of like base designs that weren't fully fleshed out. And I think it goes in a C. Also, I think they spelled Ascension wrong, but whatever. Blood of the Dead. It goes in D. It's with Alpha Omega. I'm gonna be honest. It has some good steps, but however, this Easter egg is just. You know what? I'll put it in C. I'll put it in C. Yeah, I'll put it in C. Why not? Why not? I might change that later, but for now. Call of the Dead. It's like a B. It's nothing crazy, but it is a good Easter egg. Yeah, there's not much else to say about it. DEs, I think it's like an A. Again, if we have to include the boss fight, I would say DE's Easter egg is like maybe like a B, but because of the fact that the boss fight, it was the first boss fight in Zombies. It was the first boss fight in Zombies, and so because of that reason, you have to put it in A at least. D Machine, it's like a C. It's just average. Yeah, it's just average. There's nothing much to say about D Machine's Easter egg. I mean, like. The boss fight's not even really a boss fight. It's like a C. It's like the Kino of Cold War. I don't really know what to say about it. Dead of Night Easter egg. I'm gonna say A tier. I actually really like this Easter egg, and I would consider maybe S. However, the boss fight is kind of dog water, and there's like not much good about it, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm gonna leave it in A. Firebase C. Yeah, get that out of here. That's F tier. The whole Easter egg is so bland, and the boss fight is just Orda, and you just shoot. It's just bad. Get it out of here. Gorod Krovi, double S tier. Actually, we're gonna do S. We're gonna get rid of this double S tier because I don't want to do double S. All right, S tier. Gorod Krovi, one of the best Easter eggs of all time. One of the best boss fights of all time. I love getting all the challenges done for Sophia. It's a great Easter egg. The lockdown, the Manglers, there's so much good steps to this Easter egg, and I love it. It's pretty easy too, and it works in all of the maps, so you have to do certain things for the Easter egg anyways, like getting the dragon egg, so I actually really like this Easter egg. This is a top 5 Easter eggs all time for me, maybe even top 3. 9's Easter egg, it's pretty fun, and the boss fight is really cool. I think I'll put it in B. I don't want to put it in A, because if I put it in A, as much as I like the elephants, there are some steps in 9 I just can't understand. Like, for some reason, Black Ops 4 had this thing where you had to collect poop. Or just pee. It was the most weirdest thing about Black Ops 4. I really don't know why, but for some reason, like, in 9 you're gonna get poop from the audience. In Dead of Night you need bat poop. In Tagter Towen you need pee jars. Like, I don't know what they were doing in Black Ops 4 with that, but hey man, you know what, I guess if that's your fetish, I'm not gonna judge you. But because that poop step, and because that one step where you have to look up a translation on the stone in the raw room to see what zombies are spawning next, I dislike Easter eggs where I have to look something up. Sometimes I can make exceptions, and I think 9's Easter egg overall is pretty good. I don't think it's average. I think it's definitely above average, but I don't think it's as good as these maps up here. Moon Easter egg. One of the most iconic of all time. And you blow up the Earth at the end. And a lot kind of suck though. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the RNG in this map is horrible. It's a lot of just shooting random things. But we can't forget to include the fact that you blow up the Earth. And I think Moon's Easter egg would be a B. On its own. Like, it's above average, it's nothing crazy, but because of the fact that you can blow up the Earth and Moon, and you know, it was like the start of which arguably might be a bad thing, I'm gonna put an A, because solo this Easter egg sucks, But with 4 players, if you guys all know what you're doing, especially if you're playing Black Ops 3's version, it's a lot easier. I'll put it in A. Maybe like the lowest in A. I could put it in B too. I could go for either or, but I like Moon's Easter egg a lot just because, I mean, you blow up the moon. I mean, come on. Mob of the Dead's Easter egg. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Mob of the Dead's Easter egg is not great. It's gotta be like a C tier. It's an Easter egg where you literally just go to Pack-a-Punch 3 times, and that's it, and you get a spoon. There's like not much to it. But the end boss fight where you fight other players is cool. The only PvP we've ever seen in zombies, which is pretty cool. And it's cool that there is 2 endings to this map. So, Mob of the Dead, C tier. Origin's Easter egg, there's no question for me, it's S tier. One of the best knowledge-based Easter eggs of all time. Sure, the skill you have to have is important, but what this Easter egg really comes down to is your knowledge of the map. Because if you have good knowledge of the map, this is like an easy one, right? Such an easy one. But I will say there are some annoying steps, like the RNG with the robots is annoying. And if you miss the G strikes, yeah, it's game over. Also, Templars are ruined like a lot in this, but I really like the Origins Easter egg, and I love it. Like, I'll get on Origins just through the Easter egg, and I love it. So Origins Easter egg, S tier. Alright, Revelations Easter egg. I'm gonna be honest. Another mid Easter egg, right? Supposedly the last map in Zombies, and it's literally just shooting random rocks and collecting reels. Like, I can't lie, this Easter egg is so dog water, but I don't think I would want to play it as much as Blood of the Dead. I'd rather do Revelations Easter egg, and so because of that, I'm kind of realizing now I'm gonna move Blood back down to D. I think Blood needs to go back in D, because yeah, no, I don't know. I think Revelations is above that for sure. It's average, but it is a lot of like shoot random things, which kind of sucks, and I dislike that. So also the boss fight is incredibly mid, but that one fight before the boss fight is actually pretty good. So C tier, I guess. Shadows of Evil, I'm gonna be honest, it's a pretty average Easter egg. And you can only do it with 4 players, so I don't think you can put it above C. Like, it's just not a great Easter egg. You just get the 4 swords, and then you kill the Shadow Man, and then you hit him with the train, the worm with the train. I don't know, it's kind of a mid Easter egg, C tier. Shang Easter egg, it's gotta be, I think I want to say B. It's yeah, I'm gonna say B. I actually like Shang's Easter egg. It's pretty good, and I like Eclipse mode, but there are some issues with it. But this map has a very integrated Easter egg, like the napalm step with the gas bombs and stuff. Honestly, really good, and so I'll put it in B. Tog der Toten. Yeah, you're going F tier. I'm sorry. Tog der Toten, one of the worst Easter eggs of all time. Alright, already in one of the worst maps of all time. Well, let me explain to you why it's the worst Easter egg of all time. P-Jars, and we're playing as the transit crew. There's no boss fight. I don't even know what else to say about this. The end cutscene was horrible. It was just like a lazy way out in like a few minutes to wrap up Ether, because they couldn't do it because their budget or whatever. Listen, I understand the budget was an issue, but I don't care, because realistically, budget or not, it's a bad Easter egg. Voyage of Despair. Put in that D tier. I'm gonna be honest. Voyage of Despair Easter egg is so incredibly dog water. It's crazy. Like, the planet step, it was cool the first time I did it. Every time after that, I hated it. The fact that I have to go to the front of the boat to match with the clocks, and then the steering wheel's in the back of the boat. Horrible. Horrible step. The only thing I will say redeemable about this Easter egg is the boss fight is actually really good. Maybe like the best boss fight in all of Zombies, honestly. So I'll move it up to C only because of the boss fight alone. Without this boss fight, I would say D tier. But because of the boss fight, I'm okay putting it at C. Zetsubo no Shima. I might get some hate for this. Zetsubo, it's a pretty overall, like, you're just fixing an elevator, but the spider boss fight is really cool, and you unlock the elevator so you can get high rounds on it, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in B. I think it's better than everything else we've said before. But I don't think it's better than a lot of these. I say it might be like slightly above Shang. I'll put these all in order afterwards, but for now, yeah, I'm just gonna put it in B. Transit Easter egg. Oh my, yeah, let's just, no, okay, yeah, transit, both of them, they're the same for me. F tier, get them out of here. I don't have to explain this, it's transit, okay? Get them out of here. Die Rise, again, another F tier Easter egg. You can do this in like 3 minutes. Both of them, I don't care. They're both the same to me. Both dog. Buried. Buried's actually not bad, and I think the sharpshooter step is a really good step. I'm gonna just put both of them in C. I don't really have any preference when it comes to Easter eggs. I feel like they're very similar. Like there's differences, sure, but they're pretty similar to me. I put them in C. I think they're average. Nothing crazy. But would you catch me doing this? Probably not. But yeah, I think this is my list. I just wanted to make this real quick because, hey man, you know, why not make a tier list? It seems kind of fun. These are all the Easter eggs ranked in order for me. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you think it's different, you might be wrong, but hey, let me know anyways. Anyways, those guys, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and Miguel. See you guys in the next one.